You talk about sex acts with a dog.
It's one of the reasons why I'm trying to get help, because I've gotten into fetishes that I know aren't right, and I'm trying to cut all that. I really am. I have a psychiatrist I'm seeing now.
Joe Wunderler was a guy who clearly had a problem. I mean, this guy actually wanted to involve a dog in the sex act with a young girl, and he was very graphic about how he wanted this whole process to go. And you even see him when he comes in, you know, sort of reference to himself, where's the dog? You see him mouth those words. He's anxious, he's nervous, he's got kind of a tick going on when we talk to him because of all this stress that he's under. But I think a part of him was relieved that he was finally going to get some help.
What's that?
I got a skirt I'm gonna put on. So
Okay.
just wait at the counter for a second.
All right.
Thanks.
How you doing?
How you doing?
Why don't you have a seat right around that stool?
I'm just...
Go ahead, just have a seat. What's happening?
How much?
What are you here for?
Just come and talk to him.
Coming to talk to who?
That's it. What's that?
You seem a little nervous.
Yeah, I am.
Why are you so nervous?
I just get nervous. I was just coming to talk to somebody, that's all.
Talk to who?
I was coming to talk to Aaron.
Aaron.
Yes.
And why were you going to talk to Aaron?
Just talk, that's all. Nothing more.
How old is Aaron?
She didn't tell me.
Try again.
I saw 14, but I didn't know.
Want to try one more time? Why don't you just keep your hands out of your pockets for a minute, okay? She says, how about you date a 12-year-old girl? If I really like her and her parents don't want a gun or a pitchfork,
I never read that.
well, I have it right here. I have the transcript.
Can I see the...
Well, I'm not done with it. In the early investigations, we didn't have it down to a system like we do now. We'd still get caught with either the wrong transcript or perhaps an incomplete transcript of the man's chat with the decoy. I was looking for the passage where he was specific, and Dell from Perverted Justice slides in and hands it to me, so I was able to actually confront him.
My bad.
So you thought it was okay to come here to see a 14-year-old girl live?
No, I didn't.
You talk about hair in personal places. Then you say, and there was just something, watch your hand, I want to see your hand.
I'm sorry.
And you say, there was just something about a teen body. Then you say, so are you a thong kind of girl? My mom won't let me have them. That sucks, bet you would look awesome in it.
I know what was in there, and I was talking. We were talking. That was it. I wasn't planning on doing nothing. I was just talking. It was just
There's
conversation.
a lot of talk here. Would you ever try anal? Ouch, that sounded like it could hurt. Not if done right. You have to be very gentle with that. Quite a Romeo.
I'm a lonely guy. What can I say?
This gets pretty freaky here.
Listen, I have had a problem with an internet addiction talking to females. I've never done anything with the females that I've talked to. I just, meet and talk, that's it. I've never done anything. I'm trying to get help with it.
What are you doing to get help?
I'm seeing a psychiatrist right now.
Well, it doesn't look like it's working too well based upon all
I
this.
just started talking to him.
Wunderler tries to tell me that while he recognizes he's got an addiction, perhaps a compulsion, it's limited to chat. He would never actually do these things in person. But he's so specific in the chat. He is very graphic in the details of what he wants this girl to do with the dog and then what he's going to do to the girl. And if it was all just talk, then, what was he doing sitting in our kitchen?
You talk about sex acts with a dog.
It's one of the reasons why I'm trying to get help, because I've gotten into fetishes that I know aren't right, and I'm trying to cut all that. I really am. I have a psychiatrist I'm seeing now. It was just talk, that's all.
There's a lot of talking here. I mean, how can you talk this way to a 14-year-old girl?
That's why I'm getting help. I have a problem.
I guess you're going to tell me next that this is the very first time you've done something like this.
Actually, it is. I'm serious.
How do you expect me to believe that? You know, I hear that all the time.
I know you do. I know you do. And I mean, I know what you guys are doing, and I understand, and I see where you guys are coming from.
It sounds like what you're saying is, okay, 14-year-old girl, it's okay to have sex with me. In fact, I've done it before.
I was just talking. That was it.
How old are you?
28.
28. And you think it's appropriate to visit a 14-year-old girl home alone? Why? Even if you were just visiting to talk.
At the time, I didn't think about it. I honestly didn't.
How do you think a 14-year-old girl's parent would feel about that?
Infuriated. I know I would if I was a parent.
Yet you did it.
I was just talking. I wasn't gonna do nothing.
Yeah, I know, but what's in here is sex act after sex act after sex act. Talk of sex with multiple people. Talk of stuff that's way out there, quite frankly. Dogs.
It's just talk. That was all. People do it all the time online.
I know, but there's a difference between doing it online and showing up at a house.
I know what you guys are doing. I see it all the time, and I think it's great what you guys are doing. I really do. And I mean, I will do anything to help you guys out with stuff like this.
This was only our second investigation, so when Joe Wunderler says, I like what you guys are doing, I believe in it, I want to help, I'm thinking he believes we're the police. So my impression was that he was offering to cooperate in another police investigation. He would help us in any way he could to catch other predators if we'd cut him some slack, or perhaps even let him off the hook.
I was wrong for doing what I did. I know that. I will do anything to help you guys out.
But what should happen to you?
Honestly, I'd like to be able to be given a chance to help you guys out any way I can.
What can you do to help us out?
Anything that you suggest.
Well, I'm not a policeman. I'm Chris Hansen of Dateline NBC. We're doing a story on computer records. I'm free to leave right now. If there's anything else you want to say, we're happy to hear it. But if you care to leave, you're welcome to leave.
I'd like to leave.
This is a case where what he wanted to do to this girl was above and beyond a lot of the other things we see, the other chats, the other things that these men say online. Was he sincere? Difficult to tell. You know, I hear this, I'm going to get help, I need help, over and over again. It's probably true. But this was one of the more graphic and bizarre chats we had seen up until that point, and really ranks right up there even now.